Hey guys, welcome back. So we're gonna do the tire change today. So we're going from, they say that these are 30s, but I look 29 and a half high. So that's what they're giving me, 29 and a half. So that's what we're at. These are the Cryptids 32s on 15-inch rims. So let's go see what we're actually gonna get. So about 31 in the center. So we're going from 29 and a half to 31. So we're jumping an inch and a half. So these are 10 wide and there's gonna be like a 4-corner 10 wide. So we're gonna take the 9 inches off the front, the 10s in the back, and we're gonna go 32s, which is gonna give me 31 and a half instead of 29, or 31s instead of 29 and a half. So an inch and a half more. Let me grab the camera here and put some light underneath. We got something to get on my knees. Underneath it, you got it. It's not like grab it in the middle. Like as you can see right here, there's an arrow, as you can see. So they want you to put a plate right here to lift where the arrow is, and there's one in there, 4-corner. So we're gonna lift it that way. There we go. So that's about how far you're gonna get. And I'm within the line. All right, so let's crank it up. Oh, and also before you do that, before you lift off the ground, slack your, so 19 mil or 3/4. Slack your wheel nuts before you lift it, or somebody's gonna have to jump in there and hold the brakes. So. And remember, after 100K of riding, you're gonna have to slack them all to snug them all after. They say what, 88 plus 7, so you can go up to 95. Just gonna unscrew these real quick. All right. Okay. Side for now, and lift gently. Oh, you gotta raise it up some more. Oh my. And yeah, make sure your tire doesn't fall off. So I would suggest you leave one on there that's not snug or anything, just a couple threads left, that you don't have to worry that you're gonna bang your brand new wheel or rim or wheel, whatever what you want to call it. And then just keep raising. So now, let's hope that this fits, because they said that they beefed up everything. So did they beef up everything from the HD10, or the X3 is the same? Let's see. Fits in there. Like this. All right, so it's nice and snug. See, not gonna take too long to see if they fit. So X3 wheels will fit. Okay, so don't reuse with fuel wheels. Don't reuse the factory wheel nuts. Keep them for your wheels. So that's not working. So we learned that. So you got to use when you order a set of these, order the wheel nuts that fit for your wheels, because you will scratch your brand new wheels on the outside and you might not be able to torque them to exactly what you want. So let's go add these on. And that's for 19. So we'll just put them on. You see now I'm not scratching around my wheels now. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay, so now let's torque them. We'll drop them down and torque them to spec. So we'll throw 90 on these ones. And we're just going to repeat for all 4 corners and be right back. So throw 90 pounds on this and then we'll be right back. So I'll catch you in a second. Hey guys, so finally put the tires on. Yeah. So this is how much ground clearance we have. So basically 3.25 clearance here. We're gonna turn the wheels and show you how much getting closer. But they made this nice and round here, so I believe that it's just gonna stay the same distance. So you still got 3.25 to 3.5 inches of clearance. So 35s I believe fit, but 32s won't break anything, and 32s you won't have to play with your clutching and do anything else. Closest place here is right here, 5.5 inches. So as you can see this way, or give it a good 5. I don't know why I was at 5.5, but 5. So that's what we got. And then clearance from the bottom to the top, we are now almost 16 inches of ground clearance. They come with 15, but if you crank these up, they're at the lowest point right now. If you crank these on all your 4 corners, you will gain height as you crank them up. The suspension will squish down, the ride will be stiffer, but you will gain ground clearance. So that's where we're at with that. So let's go try to see if we can put some weight on the front suspension and also turn it. So we're gonna hit an angle and put it to see, so to make sure that at 32s I don't see any issues, but we're gonna test it out. So give me 2 seconds. Also, we're gonna turn the wheel, so as well as we'll do that right now, live, not hiding anything. Alright, turn the AC down. Okay, so let's turn this wheel. And this isn't, I'll tear up my grass, but why not for you guys? So that's the max that the tires will turn. Okay, let's measure it. Still 3 inches, and that's it for that. In the back there's nothing. Let's go see the other way around on the other side, which, yeah, it doesn't matter, and there's nothing that's going to touch in the front. So you got it right here, 32s. You want to throw 32s on there, gain an inch of clearance off the ground, and that's about it. So I'm going to hit the corner of my garage in the back here, and I'm going to put a lot of weight on one corner of the suspension to see how it compresses and how close it gets, because that's the true fact. You can drive on asphalt, but you're not putting 32s with big knobs. Just you're going to be dipping in and out. So give me a couple seconds to go park there and check it out, and then you'll film me backing up as well. All right guys, so as you can see, the tire's got a bulge in it because these only have 11 pounds. So I'm hitting it with lots of weight, dead straight, and I'm still at 2 3/4 of gap. So I only lost a 1/4 inch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back up and get you guys to watch it. As I'm backing up, seeing if it compresses, I'll back it up and let the suspension press down. What did it look like, Matt?
Looked all right.
It's all right. Now with an angle on it, curving, going up a steep. Let's see what we got. 2 inches, just under 2 inches. Yeah, like 1 inch and 7/8. Or yeah. Let's get closer here. Zoom it right in there. Oh, actually 1 3/4 inches if you're looking at it that way. Yeah, 1 3/4 inches. So that's full pressure on the front, turning, bending at the angle that's going to be the closest, because after that, well, it curves in the fender. Thank the engineers for doing that. That's nice. And the backs, well, you don't have to think about the backs. They're dead straight there, and there's plenty of room. So that's it. So we're going to go for a ride, see how they feel, and we'll probably take you guys along for the ride. But 32s, safe bet. You won't break anything. You'll gain 1 inch clearance. If you do jack it up, you'll gain, don't know if you're going to gain a 1/2 inch every time you crank it up, or 1/4 inch. I don't want to crank the suspension because I don't feel like doing it, because I like the ride as it is, and this is not going to beat too much in the big holes. We got the X3 for that. So we'll close it there. Thanks for watching. Actually, no, we won't close it. We're going to go for a ride and then shut it off, and then we're going to go see how it feels and dips, because it's a little bit wider stance than factory. So now it's all 10 wheels, and we'll see how the steering works and everything. So we'll take you along for the ride. So catch you in a second.